Alrighty. Hello, hi, so how we doing? Boop, 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 boop. I can control my expressions, but only now because I'm actively using the screen. Why does it look... Oh, I know why it looks different, because the thing's green. Hello! How's everyone doing today? We're vibing. We're gonna play some Minecraft with some Deltarune music going. My back hurts. That's what I get for sitting all day. Anywho's, we're vibing. We're gonna be doing some base building work, some of the side stuff. Nothing major, because major stuff has to go in videos. So, let's not dilly-dally too much longer. Switch to game. The unfortunate things. Oh, shuffle's on. Hold on. Let's, There we go. Shuffle's off. I was wondering, why'd it go into a Rude Buster variant? Hellos! We got Deltarune playing. Got some Deltarune tunes in the back. Alright. Back's hurting. And I've got, like, probably one of the worst concoctions you could ever imagine. Gamer cells with way too much flavor in it. So... Okay. First thing I want to do, I want to get rid of these. They don't like them. Oh, we gotta redo all the ropes. I love that this is in the soundtrack. Oh, I need to go get some jungle. Hold on, I gotta redo the tracking. Give me a second. A little lower. There we go. I'm gonna be real with you. My back's hurting a bit. Anywho's, yeah, we gotta redo this central area real quick. Oh, my back hurts. All right, I need these. Which one? You'd think I would have labeled these. You really would think I'd labeled them, but no. Why would I label things? Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of this. It's really... I really gotta figure out what's with the lazy eyes on this model. Is it the glasses? It's the glasses! The glasses are the problem. That's why I have lazy eyes. Because I have glasses IRL. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. You know something's bad when it makes you lose any semblance of voice training you have. Like, I get that I need to do more voice training and such. I get I need to do that. But have you ever done something that made you react so like badly that it, got rid of any semblance of voice training you had? Okay, part of me is really tempted to just take off my glasses because that fixes the lazy eye problem. Can I see the game well without them? No, it's just blurry enough. Just blurry enough that I can't. Anywho's. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna start with redoing the string light setup here. Because it doesn't look great. I gotta get Tuna back installed on this computer. I looked it up. I can have a currently playing thing on screen. I'd have to set it up. But I can do that. Okay. Yeah, this looks so dull without the strings. I'll also never put any villagers in this big ol' one here. I need to do that. I need to put a bunch of villagers all over the place. Anyway. Oop. Okay, I think... Start from here. Do that. Okay. Okay. Doot doot. All right. We can do this. Okay. Right here. Oop. There we go. Okay. Here. Can take you. Buy you here. So now we just do... Well, generally down. Like, this would be better if I had more room. This would be better if these boots were a little taller, but they're not. So, it's very much a we get what we get kind of deal. Anyway, do not to drink more of this, like, horrific concoction that I'm drinking from. Ah. Oh yeah, that's potent. Gosh. Okay. Okay. Do that. Okay, we can do this. Not the best rope, but it'll do. Okay. Oop. That. Okay. There. How we feel on that? Okay. Nice rooter buster. Do that. Is there zombies under me? I think there's zombies under me. Okay. I think it's the best we're gonna get. Okay, the lazy eyes are really bothering me. But the solution to that is, have you tried not seeing? Okay, down we go. This area is today's goal. I could have swore I heard a zombie under me a moment ago. Okay. Actually, I'm not hearing anything. And I might, but, you know, Rooter Buster's in my ear. Okay. Let's go dump off the stuff we just dealt with. So. Alright. Boop. Nope. This one. One. Okay, one of these is a junk drawer. This one is. This can go in here. I still have wood stuff on me. Okay. Don't really need wheat seeds. What? Okay, whatever. Let's not question things. Okay. So the first step of what I want to deal with is we need to do some minor landscaping. Why'd I go over here? I need to... Actually, I didn't need to go over there. I need to drop off these lanterns. Really gotta label these chests. It's general, it's crimson, it's pale, cherry. This is nether. Okay. Let's go get a bunch of grass. Grass. We love grass. We have so much grass. Grab that. And let's grab the full shulker of grass while we're here. You know, never hurts to have more grass. Alright. So yeah, like I said, minor landscaping is needed. Because, I'll use Cheaty Cam real quick. Cheaty Cam. Oh, why is it lagging so bad? Why did opening Cheaty Cam bump my CPU usage as high as it did? Okay, go over here. Essentially, we gotta remake this pattern. Remake this pattern over here. And I want to increase the height of the ground to make that look better. Okay. I think getting a general layout of the grass first is a good idea. It'll probably be a bit of a cliffside, actually. It'll probably... Yeah. I woke up at like 5:30 today. You're dealing with a very tired trans woman today. You know, not a good combo. Be thankful I'm not robbing a bank or something. I could. None of you could stop me. The exhaustion makes me stronger. Anyway. Landscaping. Start with you. Okay. The thing is, I'm a very... I just kind of roll with it kind of Minecraft player. I just kind of go with the flow. I don't really plan this stuff. Okay, hold on. Goggles on. Let's do this. And y'all can't see my lazy eyes. Okay. Gonna do this. Gonna go this way. Okay. What we could do. Which would essentially mean we have to make another farm if we want to... If we raise the ground up, then this wouldn't quite reach the staircase here unless we do just decide to cut through. Which we could do. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Is we could set up a path and then get a bunch of like wind bursts to shoot us up. We'd have to essentially we'd have to make a wind burst farm. Not impossible. There is like a trial chamber not that far from base, but it is more work. Okay, let's add a bit of a divot. Okay. Okay. Vapor Buster. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played Chapter 3. You know, I really should have included Deltarune in the Archipelago. I should have done Deltarune instead of Undertale, but, like... And I'm probably going to actually swap out Cuphead, because I'm not that comfortable with that game. And I want to actually finish the Archipelago in a decent amount of time. I haven't played Cuphead in an Archipelago yet. So I probably shouldn't... Okay, the game's a bit loud. This hostile mob so low. Right. So on me. Down here. Just torch spam for now. I'm gonna bring this in. Just flat for now. We're not gonna be doing that much with this. With this ground, because we're gonna have like a stone thing in it. Oh, we're gonna have like a stone pillar situation going on. Oop. Oh, but this, it doesn't go far enough out is the problem. I mean, I could extend it. There's nothing stopping me. It's very critical analysis here. Okay. I should probably go get the building materials for the pillars that we have to make. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Keep placing blocks. Okay. Place some blocks. Music's chill. Grand old time. Just relaxing. Okay. Oop. There we go. Okay. If I fly away, it's not going to look great. It doesn't look terrible, but like, I wasn't trying. Okay. One of these has my building materials in it. It's this one. At least enough to get us started. Okay. Okay. I forgot to grab the stone cutter. I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna get these goggles off. I don't need them on. Oop. There we go. Eyes are back out. Oop. Okay, over here. I came here for you. I came here for the stone cutter. Okay. Need you. Okay. Around like so. Okay. So yeah, we need to extend the platform out just a teeny bit more. Okay. Okay. Doing it. Speed bridging. How am I good at this game? Right. Right, I understand. I remember the pattern now. I need more. Fine. Anyway, raise up your bat. I don't know the lyrics by heart, so I can't sing along. Anyway. Okay, it might be a bit too loud. There we go. Do. Okay. Here. Into the dark with your heart as the arc which shall shine you. Okay, like I said, barely know. Barely know. Okay, I do need to figure out some. I could probably just turn off the eye tracking. Hold on. This lazy eye problem is starting to really bother me. So, be ready for menu jump scare. Menu jump scare. Just move this out the way. Can I move? I can't move this to the screen. I'm gonna be in the menu for just a quick second. Camera. My bones. Okay. Turn this off? No, I want that. No. Why turn off the eye tracking? Oh. Okay. That's better. That's better. Okay, I just had a setting way too high. By way too high, I mean like... Actually, yeah, way too high. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. This song... I really need to replay Chapter 3. Did I make it too wide? I don't think I did. It's supposed to be 4. It is a... Oh, geez. It is supposed to be adjustable, like, to whatever I need, but yeah, it's a bit too much. That. Do this. Face this. You should probably get the beacon out of the hole. Beacon's not really needed in the hole right now. Okay. There. Do this. Do this. Why did I get rid of those lanterns again? I need them for this project. Let me go get the lanterns. This chest. I gotta have more around here somewhere. I think there's another shulker box of building supplies in my ender chest. Let's go pick it up. Okay. I mean, yeah, this one, but like, no lanterns. Don't tell me I gotta. I thought I have a lot of lanterns. Do I need to go make more? I shouldn't have to go make more. All right. You need scaffolding. I have a bunch of scaffolding. Okay, no, I still have lazy eye. But, like, it's not as bad as it was. The glasses are not helping. I understand this. I can't fix that problem. Because I kind of need to see. I can get rid of the F3 screen. Okay. That's probably good enough. This way. Here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. 4. Okay, not that. Didn't want to do that. Okay, down. Okay. That. Very low energy stream. We're just hanging out, chilling to some Deltarune tunes. Oh. Ow. Okay, we need to extend it out. Right. Okay. Oh. Double. Okay. There. Okay. Why do I have my bow in my hotbar? I don't need it. I don't need my bow. It's not like I'm gonna get attacked while building this. Okay. Okay. Here. Oh, nope. Okay. Scaffolding. Need lanterns. I need to go get more lanterns. Don't tell me I'm... Okay, no, I've got 24 more. I thought it was out for a second. I thought I'd have to go get more. Okay. Oop. There. Time for a nice vibe. Nice good tune. Okay. Oops. Anyway, I'm looking forward to something today. Today might finally be the day that the Steam frame gets announced. to quote Akihiko Sanada, I've been waiting for this. Sorry, no, that was bad. Like to quote Akihiko, like, yeah, I'm gonna take a sip from my poison. Just don't mind me. Ah. Yeah. It ain't that bad at first. Like, it really isn't all that bad at first. And then the aftertaste hits. And suddenly it feels like you've drank battery acid. Ugh. Okay. Okay, back to what we were doing. Okay. Okay. leaves us with a 2. I need more stone brick. Do I have any stone brick pre-made? Not in that box. I have... What am I talking about? I have a whole shulker box filled to the brim with the stuff. Am I stupid? Is she stupid? Is she stupid? That's the real question. Okay. Let's see, we can extend this one out to... Can I extend that one out? Already? Not a lot of... Vibin'. VOD won't be vibin'. Imagine the VOD gets hit with a copyright strike. Wouldn't surprise me. Not strike, but like a claim. It's fine. It's no big deal. Like, I don't make money off these right now because, yeah, I just don't get paid off of anything I do YouTube or Twitch-wise. Like, I just don't get paid. But even if it is, I just don't care. It's the VODs. Even if I do eventually get money and these videos are claimed, I don't care. It's just the VOD. I don't have to care. There we go. One thing I need to figure out, way back when on like my Windows setup before I swapped to Linux, I had my music on a different layer. So in theory, I could just cut it out if I wanted to, but right now I don't have that set up, and I'm not sure how to set that up. I gotta figure that out at some point. Okay. New problem. Change in elevation. Gotta hate those. Gotta hate those. Okay, up we go. You do this. Over 2. I'll do. There. I'm thinking since we go up 2 blocks, maybe the grass should go up 2 blocks while we're at it. Okay. Oh yeah, the creeper holes. I never fixed these. Okay. No depth for now. We're just placing grass. Placing some artificial grass. Okay. There we go. Okay. Bring the grass in just a teeny tiny bit. There. Anyway. Let's see. Okay. One of these will need to be a 5er. That's fine. Oh. Do that. Oh, hey, it's one of the songs that the U.S. government decided to use for propaganda. Yes, the villain song. Why would they use anything else? Anyway, back to work. Why do I have this here? This was filled with shulker boxes. That's why I have that there. Put in one of these. I gotta do something about this. I gotta do something about this eventually. Could just... It calls me. This calls me. It calls me to finish the job. Oh, sup. I'm just gonna ignore yous. Kinda gotta focus on work, folks. Talk to y'all later. Okay. Let's just go to bed. Alright. There we go. So, let's see. I got another stack or so of andesite. Wouldn't hurt to have some more. I think that's good. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to extend this, aren't I? Yeah, I probably will. You really want to play this game? Fine, we'll play the game. Oh, that's a lot of you. Hi. Owie. 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 Anyway, moving on. Up, oh, up. There we go. Yeah, I gotta extend this. Okay. Okay. Go. Pop back to my wings. I can put this back. Okay. There. Okay. I'll do. Okay. Oop. Okay. Anywho's, I was saying something about Steam Frame earlier, right? Who's excited for that? I am. Again. Okay. I already did the I've been waiting for this thing. You know, because and I haven't checked in a while. I probably could get it working if I tried, but my index, my Valve index, it doesn't connect to my computer. It just was not connecting. It refused to my computer refused to acknowledge that it was there. It refused to do that. So I haven't been able to play VR in a while, and I miss it. Like, I've been wanting to play Beat Saber for a while. Like, they released like a Prodigy music pack. I like the Prodigy. They're a good band. I like them. But I haven't been able to play the music pack. Anyway, like, so, you know, that'll be nice. It's gotta be soon. Those videos leaked. It has to be soon. Like, I don't care that's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. I really do not care at this point. Like, it's VR. It's gonna be relatively expensive. I willingly spent $1,000 on my index. And actually, speaking of the index, it recently got played with mold. Because, okay, there was this video from like this VR creator I follow that was essentially a short where it's like, oh, I just got back from a convention. Oh my gosh, everything is mold. Everything's covered in mold. Because of how moist it was in their basement. So, you know, that was the thing. So I was like, oh, how could you let that happen? How could you be so silly to let that happen? Hold on, which one is it? Oh, not that one. And then I looked at my index. It was absolutely covered in mold. Absolutely covered in the stuff. So, I you know, brought it upstairs. Got a new dehumidifier for down here, because clearly it's not working. Like, the one we had wasn't working enough. And I had to empty the new one, like, 4 times. 4 times when I first came here. I had to empty it. Oh, I switched swap back to game. I had to empty it 4 times when we got it, because there was so much moisture in the air. So it was doing all of this. I was like, okay. I took the index upstairs and I started, you know, dousing it in alcohol as if it was 21. And we threw the face gasket in the dishwasher and are very much hoping for the best. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I'm going to sell the thing or like give it to a friend. I'm going to tell them to buy a new face gasket. I'm going to tell them, be careful. The thing was covered in mold. Like, you are at risk if you use my old index. I ain't gonna stop you from using it. You can use it if you want it. But, you know, you might want to buy a new face gasket. Like, we ran it through this dishwasher, coated it in alcohol. Like, it should be fine. But you might want to buy a new face gasket for it. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Wrong. Okay. So, you know, fun ordeal. You know, that's great. It's great when tech like that does that. Gotta love it. So yeah, when I give it to a friend or like sell it, there will be a note saying you're gonna want to buy a face gasket. You can't take off the back, so like. The back was absolutely drenched, and hope for the best. Probably fine, but I'm still gonna advise the friend to, you know, maybe be a little careful with it, and maybe clean it themselves as they just to be really on the safe side. To be really on the safe side. Oop. Okay. Okay, there and there. Alright. Anyway. I'm gonna drink some more of my poison. Oh, gosh. In fact, now that I think about it, I think the moisturizer is what fused all of like my gamer subs mixed together. Now that I really think about it. Now that I really think about it. Anyway, I'm gonna look up Steam Frame. Okay, it's not out yet. I do need to wait till 1 for like, you know, Steam Frame's gonna be a thing today. Okay. Get this spot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so there's that. Anyway. With that. Okay, do that. Brain's trying to brain. What am I thinking here? What do I want to do? What do I want to talk about? What do I feel like talking about? What does the magical NPC feel like speaking about? Don't know. I'm not that good at conversation. I don't know what I want to talk about. Wrong layer. On this layer. Down. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, once I get my hands on a new Steam Frame, I'm gonna be so happy. So I get to play Beat Saber again. I can play Blade and Sorcery again. I could probably finally get around to playing Half-Life Alyx. Like, Valve gives you that game for free when you buy an index. And I never got around to playing it. Could be a fun stream idea. But if I do that, I should probably play, you know, all the Half-Life games. Because I haven't done that. And I feel slightly obligated. Why? Wrong material. I feel slightly like if I'm going to play Half-Life Alyx, I should probably play the other Half-Life games. I have them. You can buy them really cheap, like really for cheap at really any Steam sale. They basically give the game away. Ow. Stop trying to make me go back to my starter cave. Alright. Anywho's... gonna keep going. Talking to the wind. Boop. I think we can do that. That work? I have to do this. Okay. Do that. Okay. Boop, boop. Anyhow. Really look... Okay. Because the only thing I'm really thinking about at this point, I really cannot wait for that Archipelago stream. It's gonna be so much fun. I think I did mention this earlier. I am thinking I'm gonna switch out Cuphead for Inscription as like the game for like the games I play. I'm far more comfortable with I'm far more comfortable with Inscription than I am with Cuphead. I think I do need to go get more lanterns. Sucks. I don't want to have to go get more lanterns. There we go. Okay. There. Oop. Okay. Nope. That. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. We're out of lanterns. Okay. I'm trying to think. Is there... Do I have to make more lanterns? Question. I think I do. Alright. Dump some stuff, because we gotta grab iron. Gotta get iron for this. Okay, let's make a stack. Stack's reasonable. Okay. Alright, buddy. Do I need a stack of... Hold on. My brain's trying to brain on lanterns. Hey, yes, that was the correct answer. I did need a stack. -7. In one ingot, in like one nugget. Okay. We got lanterns. Probably gonna need more than a snack. I'm not all that hungry. Don't know why I said snack. I really don't know why I said snack. I'm not all that hungry. Okay. I think that's good. Let's need more torches. Did dump off a bunch of stuff a moment ago. Always nice to carry around some torches. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to think. I think next up is the terracotta. Why do I keep drinking it? Why do I keep drinking the poison I've made for myself? It tastes so bad. Ugh. It's not that it tastes bad, it's just so potent. It's just so potent. Yeah. Okay, this one. Okay. Grab some terracotta. Yeah. Because, and I'm thinking, back on the archipelago, like replacing Cuphead with her inscription. Like, part of me wants to, like, make Ultra Kill harder to compensate for losing Cuphead. Like, part of me wants to make the last level I have to beat P-2. If anyone you don't know Ultra Kill, that's the hardest level in the game. Okay. Like if I decide that I want to make, like, I want to play a game I'm more comfortable, more familiar with in the archipelago, part of me wants to make it harder to compensate. Now, whether or not P-2 is a reasonable measure for that, really, it's not. It's probably a little too much. And it would essentially extend Ultra Kill by a lot, because I've been that level once, and it took me 80 minutes. Granted, that is, I think, an improvement over P-1's clear that I have, which took me around 80 attempts too, but P-2 is, like, P-1's only the boss fights. P-2 has more to it. More meat on its bones. More build up to the final section. Okay. There we go. Let's just put all the stone bricks away. Why would I do that? Okay. Here. But, because that part of me feels masochistic enough to do that at some point for when I run Ultra Kill in an archipelago. But, like, that would essentially mean that I would kind of desire having more weapon options. Which would make Ultra Kill take longer. Because usually usually I run 7-4 as, like, my final level for Ultra Kill in Archipelago. Because the default is, like, the last level in the game, which is 8-4, but 8-4 sucks, and I don't like it. So instead I swapped it to 7-4, because that's a better level. Which does technically mean that I have, like, one actually required item to beat Ultra Kill that's not level unlocks. Because you absolutely need the Whiplash to beat that level. There's no getting around it. I mean, maybe there is, but I'm just not good enough at the game. Who knows? Go. But, yeah, P-2 would be funny as a final level, but essentially guarantees we'd be beating Ultra Kill last. Because there's no way I'm beating that with, like, the limited arsenal you get through Archipelago. And I absolutely would want, like, is it Sharpshooter, I think is the name of, like, the revolver? You know, the spinny one where you spin it and like it pierces enemies and it bounces off walls. I definitely would want that for the Weezer room. I'm not stupid. Okay. That. But the other reason I want to swap out Cuphead is just the balance of my picks just feels off. Like, because we'd have 2 platformers, 2 like faster paced, like tricky games. I think would we like 2 faster faster actioner games, like actiony games, like with Hi-Fi Rush and Cuphead, I guess. And like I think balancing it out and just having an easier game on the roster just to ground us, just have like that. And okay, I'm starting to feel effects from the hold on, I gotta. Is the music a little loud? I'm noticing that it's going around yellow and my voice is in the yellow range. I think I maybe should turn it down. There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, so I want I think Inscryption just being that easier game that doesn't have a lot of checks often. And like, it's pretty much just when you get the checks, when you get the items you need for checks, you just blaze through it. You blaze through the level. Not level. You blaze through the game you have once you have the checks. Like, because Cuphead, I'd be there for a while, and it feels like I'm not good at Cuphead. I've only recently replayed it, and I sucked. I am nowhere near comfortable playing that for Archipelago, especially on a live stream. I do not. And I've only just set up. I haven't actually done one with Cuphead in, so maybe I shouldn't. But like, Inscryption is very much that game where you get the item you need to progress, and then you have like 15 checks all in a row, like uninterrupted. It's a game that you don't play often, but when you do play it, you get a lot done. And we also have another game with like Hi-Fi Rush, because you have to unlock levels, and you can only get so many things, and when it comes to having levels and such. The one thing, because I've only run like a Hi-Fi Rush once for Archipelago, and even though it is like one of my favorite games, I've only run it once for, like I said, once for Archipelago. And the thing I remember about it is that I'd actually have to go back through the entire game to find the last level unlocked because I missed it somewhere. Because it wasn't in the other games, and the other games had released at that point. Oh, another thing. Pizza Tower. We're not playing Pizzascape. I refuse to play Pizzascape. Pizzascape? The castle-y theme, ghosty level in the final act of the game, at the final floor of the game, that level, I've never played it for Archipelago. Never once. I think well, that's a bit of a lie. I opened it once, got the last check I needed, quit. Like, I got the last topic I needed, quit, and I immediately beat the game. It's really funny when it happens. I think... Why do I keep sipping it? I really like the dragon fruit flavor for like gamer stuff, but gosh, does it taste like poison. Alright. Let's yoink all of this. Another game I can't wait to add to my rotation is Celeste. I have to beat it. You'd think I would have played and beaten it by now, considering just who I am, but no, you'd be surprised. So I still have to beat the game. I don't imaginal. Like, I am taking my time with it. Like, I am going kind of slow. But I do have, like, I just beat Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is not my favorite, to say the least. I didn't like the wind mechanic all that much. Okay, I need stairs. Like, the wind mechanic just didn't feel right for me. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world. Because, like, I don't particularly care for when platformers just essentially take away your ability to move. It sucks. I don't like it. Anyway. Enjoy some Rooter Buster. What is this? From now on, Battle 2. Okay. Right. Alright. Hey. Gotta make the railing. I'll probably do that next. Right. How's this looking? Let's get a bird's eye view here. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Looks good. All right. Gotta do the rail next. Okay. Means we need a bunch of polished andesite. Hold on. Polished andesite. Stone brick walls. Let's make another stack just to be on the safe side. Same thing with polished andesite. Actually, we might have enough. We might. Keyword might. Very much might. Don't know. Okay. Here. 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 Oop. Here. Here. Oop. Okay. Here. But yeah. And like, we have a decent chunk of games that are, with Archipelago that are very much like, you pop in when you get a couple checks that you need for that game and move on. Which is, I think, a good play, especially when you have like a main game that you're going to be spending a lot of time in. And we kind of have, like for the Archipelago, I think it's really one main game. Like, A Hat in Time's the main game that we're going to be spending most of our time in. Because with A Hat in Time, we're going to be, you know, clearing acts, and it's open world, so we're going to be spending a lot of time, like, we're going to be spending a lot of time in Mafia Town and the Subcon Forest. And the idea is that when we run out of checks, when we run out of checks for A Hat in Time, you pop into all the other games, do the rounds of checks we need, and then go back to A Hat in Time once we're done. And like, that's the loop. Having a nice loop is good for a roster, and like then again, Cuphead probably wouldn't be much of like a, because from what I understand, Cuphead could probably get BK'd easy, but it's still a good idea. Like, it's not a game I'm all that good at, and I need practice in. I'm no Chicken Ninja 42. There we go. How do I feel about that now? Okay, like it. Still have this area to deal with, but I don't want to make the town there, and that's probably what we're gonna do. So, not right this minute. Okay. So that's the first hour of stream done. And I got to admit, feels nice. Not that, though. Not the whole, like, not this, you know, this. But we can fix that. Oh. You know, sometimes I wish I wasn't a VTuber. You could, like, if you could see the reaction of what I just tasted, of what I taste whenever I take a drink. Oh. Alright. Let's get some things sorted. That's brown terracotta. Okay. I don't really need this stuff. Salt's not hard to come by. There we go. Let's grab the dirt box. The dirt box. We need dirt. I don't want to use grass for this next part. I need to fix the road. There's a gravel that got misplaced. Got taken away. Gotta put that back. And it's waning. Man, we gotta hate waning. Alright. You're taking too long. Right. You're taking too long. Okay. Okay. There. Okay. Let's just go in a bit. Smooth this out just a teeny tiny bit. Okay. Same for up here. There. Okay. Let's make it a daytime. Alright. Hanging out, just vibing. Okay. Anyway, let me see here. 2 hours till the potential Steam frame. Alright. I mean, this part we could probably just smooth out. It's not overcomplicate things. Let's keep it simple, stupid. Okay. Not like we made this all that complicated. We just can just smooth it out. No big deal. There we go. I really gotta fix the creeper holes. I don't want to fix the creeper holes right now. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Just casual pig down here. How you doing? How you doing, pig? You vibing? Are you vibing in a cave? Probably clear this out. Probably should try to clear this out. This is a mess of a cave. I don't want to deal with this right now. What is with all the dirt? Oop. I got distracted. Oh, what is with all the dirt? This generation does not feel right. Did I accidentally run Weatherstorm mod down here? Okay. Because this is looking like I accidentally ran the Witherstorm mod. Like, dirt fell down. This generation doesn't feel right. You know what this is? You know what this is? I think over time, because we're on like what, day 971 this world? I'm starting to think over time a bunch of Endermen. Sneaky bugger. Sneaky. I'm thinking Endermen have been grabbing dirt blocks and placing them down here. Because this generation does not look right. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. I could be crazy. I don't think I'm crazy, though. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we probably will have a caving stream where we clean up all the caves and such. At some point, I would like to get the mob count to 0 around the base. But that's not today's project. Okay, where was the hole I literally just came out of? It's right there. Oh. There's also so many vines, simply just from all the, mangrove trees I've grown around here. Okay. Be responsible. Let's finally clean up these creeper holes while the hammer of justice plays. Okay. Okay. There. Better. It'll look better once the grass grows back in. There. Fly up, get a view. Yeah, that looks better. Still some holes, but I can deal with them later. Focus on around this spot for now. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, back to work. Okay, oh. Let me do a second layer of dirt down here. Add a little bit more to this setup here. Not too much, because we're probably going to do stone next. Okay. Down. Oop. Hold on, there we go. There. There. Okay, there. There we go. Do one more. One more. Hey. Oh, but I don't want grass. I do not want grass there. I do this. Okay. There, there. Around town. One more. Okay, I'm actually running a little low on cobblestone, I'm noticing. How much cobble do I have? Probably not a lot. On everything with the silk touch. You can feel the light. Okay. Stone. Ah, the first musical sin. Oh, nope, andesite here. I don't think I have any cobble. Gravel. Here we go, some cobble. Yeah, I don't think I have any cobble, I'm noticing. I mean, there's some cobble down there. Not a lot, but there's some down there. Could go get some? I could just go down there and mine some. I could just mine the hole a little bit more. Okay, let's just start with like a stone layer as a starting point for like this next step. There we go. Okay. Okay. Very bulky. Very bulky. It's been a while since I made something like this. It's been since the hardcore world. However, I forget how long ago that was. It's been over a year. I know that much. Okay. There. Can I bring this in just a teeny tiny bit? There. Okay. There. Okay. 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 Stone's pretty flat. Let's improve it. Adding some cobbly texture towards the bottom. Okay. Over here. This is my offhand. It's been a while since I've built like this. Professional Minecrafter over here. Using their offhand to help them build. Okay. Make some slabs. Made a little bit more than I meant to. Some walls. Why did I make walls? I want to make stairs. Okay. Oh, more poison. Why do I keep drinking it? Why do I do this to myself? Okay. There. Okay. Add a bit more cobble here. On the ground level here. Okay. There. There. Okay. Can we get away with slotting in a little bit of andesite? Okay. Boop. How's that looking? Okay, it's a very hard transition here to the dirt. There. Okay, fly out. How we feeling? Okay, the top player could use some variety. Just a little bit extra height. There. Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. Oh, I really gotta stop drinking it. It gets worse the closer to the bottom of the cup I get. Like, obviously, it gets worse. Because, but like, it's bad. It's real bad. Anywho, oop, nope, there. Okay, down a bit more. Okay, there. Now we take cobble. Oh no, this is the sin. This is the dog's first musical sin. It's not bad. Or the sanctuary is worse. Which was intentional. Okay. Okay, do that. Sneak. Andesite in. Okay. That looking? How's that looking? Okay. Again, the top's very flat. We need to fix that. I think here we remove some of the top. That. There's a cat on the pool table over there. Okay. Oop. Okay. Are you sitting on that pool table, Mr. No? Okay. Okay. I'm liking that. Okay. We'd have to design a cave entrance. Am I feeling that? That's the real question. That's the real question I have to ask. Am I confident enough to design a cave entrance now? Am I feeling that right now? I'm having my doubts. I'm not entirely sure, because that's my starting cave. That's where I based up and started this whole thing. And sure, yeah, it does kind of go to the tavern now, and like the nether portal's not in here anymore, but like I started the world in this cave. I existed, and I fought hard to live my life in this cave. I feel like it doesn't deserve to just be, placed over and without much care in the world. So, yeah, I'll think of something. But is this really, do I want to wrap up? Because we're going to have a very long stream this week on Wednesday, as long as everything goes right. With the archipelago. Which I probably will generate the settings for after the stream's done. And, get everything set in place and ready to go. Also thinking, am I local hosting it? Do I want to local host it? Just to... I think I should. It's just less... But it is processing power on my computer, isn't it? I don't know. How much power does it take for Archipelago to run? Do I really want to risk it? I don't think I want to do that. I think I will host it through, the website. And that way I can also check my percentages as I go. Okay. I do think that's a good place to wrap up for now. So, okay. How much more of the, because we're pretty far into, like, the Deltarune, music I've, oops, did not mean to throw that. I need to do that. Same quit. Up over to talking. Hellos. How far into this are we? Oh, pretty far. We're almost at the end. Okay, like I said, I think we will wrap up the stream here for now. I had a pretty decent time. I think I'm ready to get this VOD uploaded, get and settle, and like get things going, get things set up for the archipelago coming up. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. I had a fun time. I hope you all had a fun time. And I'll see you Wednesday for the endurance of 6 games all at once. See ya. Bye-byes. Let's get, let's fast forward. This probably just a teeny tiny bit. No. No. Here. Byes.